Today we're going to make a movie review website. So as you can see here, I have my initial website set up. I have my HTML tag and then my body section here. And you can see I have some links and I have an image. So here's my image. And then I also have a heading and a subtitle. And then I have 3 paragraphs of text. So right now my page looks like this. I have this picture and my review and then my links. Okay. What we're going to talk about now is we're going to talk about how to add some style using CSS. So it would really be a lot of work to format every single paragraph, every single heading, every single image. So what we're going to do is we're going to actually use something called cascading style sheets. It's short for the long hand for CSS. And in order to do this, I'm going to add a header to my web page. And inside the header, I'm going to have a style section. So notice I'm using a style tag here. Okay. Inside my style section, I'm going to tell information about how about color, about font, basically about how I want my page to look. How am I going to make it look pretty? So the first thing that you type when you insert CSS is an identifier, and in this case my identifier is going to be body. So anything I type inside this curly bracket is going to affect the body section, so all of this in my HTML code. I would like to have a background color on my page, so I'm going to type in background color. You can see it pops up. Okay, and then colon, and then I have to select my color. You can use the color picker to do this. It looks like this, and you can see there's all these different colors and all these different hexadecimal codes for these colors. So I picked the color that corresponds with the code. See, 99CCFF. Okay, and when I'm finished with that, I'm going to put a semicolon in order to tell the browser that I've finished that line of code, and then I'm going to end that line of code with a curly bracket. Okay, now I want some more specific style for my heading. Heading 1, I want to change the font, so I'm going to type font family. Okay. And I'm going to change the font to Lucida Handwriting. And since Lucida Handwriting is 2 words, I'm putting it in quotation marks. I'd also like to change the color of my heading. So I'm going to say the color is, it's going to be a red color. I'm going to use the color 990033. And when I'm finished with that, I'm going to do a semicolon and then my curly Q bracket. The other thing I'd like to do is I'd like to align my picture so that it's on the right-hand side of the page. So let me point something out to you. I gave my picture a class. See here where it says class equals poster? I made up this word poster. I called it poster because it was a movie poster. But what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to reference this specific class. So I'm going to type a period and then poster. And that's going to tell the computer that I'm referring to this poster picture. And bracket. And I want it on the right-hand side. So I'm going to say float right. And all the text underneath this picture is going to go around it. And the picture is going to be on the right, which is going to be nice. The last thing I'm going to do is I want my, my links to be kind of lined up across the top of the page to make it look more like a menu bar. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my links in a list, and I'm going to, there's no order to this list, like I don't need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So UL is going to be an unordered list, okay? And each item in my list, I'm going to identify with an LI tag. So here we go, list item. And the first item is this link here. And that's one item, so I'm going to end that. And here's my next item. Okay, and that's the end of my unordered list. So now that I have my list, I'm going to add a little bit of CSS code that tells my lists to line up across the page instead of down the page. So I'm going to say each list item I would like displayed in line, so all in one line. All right, let's save that and see what it looks like. Big improvement, huh? All the little touches that we were able to do. If you have more questions or you want to learn more information, check out this webpage, W3 Schools. Lots of information here on HTML and CSS.